friends, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is LaDonna. I'm a homeschooling mom of 2, and on my channel I just like to share what we're learning, how we are growing, and what God is doing in our lives. Look, today's video is a little spontaneous because, there's a fair going on right now in our community and we will be leaving soon. However, I got some happy mail today. Woo, woo, woo! And I want to share it with you. This is an order from the Daily Grace Co. I don't know if you're familiar with them. They are new to me. I just recently discovered them a couple months ago, and my friend over on Instagram, Kristen, you should look her up. She's at My Cathedral Garden. She was talking about a sale that she heard from Abby at Rooted and Rest. Do you like how this is, just going, it's flowing. Anyway, they were having their Christmas in July sale. I just decided to look them up to see what kind of deals I could find, and y'all, I found some seriously good sales. They referred to it as their warehouse sale, and basically for so many days everything was 50 to 80% off. So I seriously took advantage of it, and I just want to share some of these goodies with you. So I put my box down. Let's go ahead and jump in. The very first thing I want to share with you are 2 of the things that I'm most excited about. They have a whole bunch of these different themed cards for kids, and I picked up a set. The set that I have right here, it's for kids, and it's called The Attributes of God. I don't know if you can see that. It is still packaged. I'm really excited about this. I will be putting these in our morning basket for the upcoming year, but just to kind of give you a general idea of what they look like. So we'll start with this one. You can see right there the attribute true, and it says God sets the standard for what is fact and what is real. Everything he says and does is true, and that is how his children can know what is not true. They give some Bible verse references, and then there is a Bible verse highlighted on the back. And for this particular card, it's John, I don't know if you guys can see that because of the light. John 14:6, it says, Jesus told him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. So I'm really, really excited. Let me move this. There seems to be a really fair and good amount. So I can't wait to dig into this. Like I said, I'm going to put them in our morning basket, and we're just going to go through them as we can. Okay, the next set of cards that I got, and I'm really, really excited about it. I can't wait to share it with you. This actually came in a set. You can buy them individually or you can buy the set. The set was 50% off, so I went ahead and bought it. This is the Old Testament and New Testament books of the Bible cards for kids. So basically these cards just go through the different books of the Bible. I'm going to open up the New Testament set so you can see. So this is the first card. The light is really not doing it any justice. But look, right here, the first one is Matthew. So there is a picture, and then there's a name, and then it gives a little bit of a description on the back. I'm really excited about it. So it tells you the theme, the key verse, and it talks about the connection from the Old Testament. So I'm really, really excited about this. That is actually something I'm incorporating into our homeschool for this upcoming year. I really want to help my children memorize the different books of the Bible. The Bible is very central when it comes to our morning basket. I don't necessarily want to focus on a devotion or anything like that. The desire of my heart and my prayer is for both of my children to fall head over heels in love with God and His Word. And the best way I know how to do that is to teach them the Word so that they can see God for who He is. So that is something else that's going into our morning basket. So keeping with the theme of kids, I went ahead and picked up 2 of the Daily Truth for kids. It's scripture for every circumstance. So I have 2, one for myself and another for something fun in mind, but just so you can get a general idea. So you can see the different topics right there, and then the scriptures to go with it. So the topics in this book are anger, sharing, jealousy, ungratefulness, disobedience, fighting, unkindness, fear, left out, worry, sadness, confused, unfair, prayer, forgiveness, patience, courage, serving, self-control, and the gospel. So if you were just looking for a way to approach these topics, I think that this would be a really great resource. I also picked up 2 of the character of God. It's a study of who God is, and this is what my friend Kristen had that made me really excited. But just to kind of give you a flip through, these books are really beautiful. But it's a Bible study that just talks about the character of God and who God is. Let's see, does it say how many days? No. But if I go all the way to the back, I believe this is a 30-day study. And it talks about how God is holy, true, good, unchanging, and eternal, faithful, merciful, gracious, just, all-powerful, all-knowing, everywhere, patient, in control, and jealous. So this is not something that we're going to start off the year with. I might hold on to this for the second half of the year, but I just went ahead and snagged them because it was just way too good of a price not to get them. I also picked up 2 of these devotions, hymns for a mother's heart, one for me and one for something else special that I have planned. So it basically just goes through the hymn. There's a devotion and a prayer for mom and her child or children, and then there's a space there for you to write out whatever is on your heart. I also picked up one of these notepads. What are they called? This is just a daily notepad. It's called Wildflower, and I picked this up for a friend in mine. I don't know if you can see that, but basically you can write the date, if you have a Bible verse for the day, your goal, prayer request for yourself, your family, others, future, and a to-do list. So like I said, this is for a friend. She's a teacher, and I can't wait to give that to her for the upcoming school year. I also picked up this coffee cup that you cannot see. I'm going to try to open it. Okay, that was a lot, but here it is. I don't know if you guys can see that. It's just so pretty. It says the gospel changes everything, and that is something I believe with all of my heart. Jesus saved my life, and the gospel transformed my life. So I just saw it, and I got a little teary-eyed, and I thought, I just have to have this, especially for the hard days when I just need a simple reminder. That's the thing about abiding and remaining in God. It's just reminding ourselves of these truths, because there's something to be said about remembering, right? I also just loved the beauty of this, so I picked that up. It was a really great price. I am going to show you this, and I kind of chuckled because I don't like these things. However, the Bible that I have, I've had it for a couple years, and I really do love it. It's called the Jesus Bible, and I actually got it. It was a gift to everyone there. When my husband and I were doing college ministry, we took our students to a Passion Conference, and that when the Jesus Bible was launched, they gave everyone in attendance a copy of it, and it meant so much to me. I love that Bible. I love it so much. However, it's one of those square canvas covered Bibles, so I find it kind of hard when I'm sitting in church and the preacher's like, turn to text so-and-so and turn to this text and turn to that text. I'm like always getting stuck because of it. You know, it's not long, it's like short and fat. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Anyway, they had their Bible tabs on sale. I'm telling you that to tell you they had their Bible tabs on sale, and I picked some up. You know, at first I was kind of embarrassed that I liked these floral ones, but then I'm like, you know what? I'm not embarrassed. I'm getting them. I like them. Whatever. I am who I am, and If I'm too floral or too girly, then just go on. Okay, this next thing I picked up this print. It's a mission statement print, and I really do love it. And it's something that I pray for my family all the time, and I thought, you know what, this is going to be really cool to have this displayed. But this is it right here. But it says, we will love the Lord with everything we are, treasure God's word, love one another, serve the Lord together, live for the kingdom, and daily pursue Jesus. So I'm really excited about that. I can't wait to get that framed and displayed. Okay, the next few things I want to show you are Bible studies. I'm going to move this off to the side. I don't think that there's a receipt in there anywhere. I wish I could tell you how much some of this stuff was, but like a lot of that stuff was like $5. I think the coffee cup, it was 50% off, and I paid $12 for it. And then the cards, the attribute cards, I think were $5, but the books of the Bible, since I got them as a set, they were on sale for $21, because I think regular price as a set, they're like $42, $43, but everything else was $5. All that stuff you just saw, super cheap. Now I have some Bible studies I'm going to share with you. The first one I have is Delight, a walk through the Psalms, and it goes through Psalm 1 through 30. I've never done this. This is not for me. I got this for a very dear friend. Her husband is a pastor, but he is also a chaplain in the Army, and he is currently deployed. He is halfway through his deployment. His deployment will end in December, and she loves the Psalms, and I saw this, and I had to get this for her. I've been trying to send her things throughout this deployment just to encourage her, and I really do think this will encourage her. I've looked through it. It's really beautiful. It's really simple. It's something she can do on her own, maybe, for her quiet time, or just something she could do while she's sitting on her back porch drinking a Diet Dr. Pepper, because that's what she loves. So I got that with her in mind. Now, these other Bible studies came as a set, and before I show them to you, I want you to know that this is not something that my husband and I have figured out at all. However, what I will say to you, we will celebrate 13 years of marriage in October by God's grace. So we don't have everything figured out, but what we have learned, when we read things together and we stay connected together in the Word, it really does help. We don't always get it right, but it's just a really good place for us to land and stay connected. So I did this with that in mind. They had all of their Bible studies on sale. You can buy them individually, or you can buy the His and Hers together, and they were 50% off. So I picked up 4 of them. The first one I picked up, I'll show you this one. I picked up 2 Bible studies that were topical. I couldn't get it out. That were topical, and 2 that were based on a book. So this one right here is James. So this is his and this is hers. And the subtitle is The Steadfast Life. I picked this up because Robert's favorite book of the Bible is James. And I'll just show you the one for him, just to kind of give you a flip through. A quick one. I love how beautiful they are. I love the pictures and the materials, but I know that that's something he'll be excited about, and like I said, something we can do together. Not that we would do the study together, but we would do it individually and just kind of come back and discuss. The second one that I got is on the book of Haggai. It's called The God That Comes Near. So this is his and this is hers. I'm really excited about this one. I was reading some of the reviews, and it looked really good. So this is his again. Just a quick flip through. This one is definitely not as thick, obviously, because that book is not that long. This says it's only a 3-week study. I wonder if this one says the same thing. Yeah, this one's only a 3-week study. So yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of good information in here, different charts. and that kind of stuff. So, okay. And that kind of stuff. So, okay, the two that I got that were topical studies, this one is called Worship from Eden to Eternity. So this is the one for her. This is the one for him. I'll show you the her since I've kind of been showing you the him. Yeah, just so beautiful. So beautiful. Let's see. What does this say? Does it say how long? This one is a 5-week study. Yes, it is a 5-week study, and I'm really excited about this because I love worship. I love to worship. You know, I believe that that is not something that is only contained to a Sunday and a Wednesday. It's something that God calls us to do corporately, and it's something that we should do on a daily basis. You know, that's what we were created for. We were created, number one, to glorify the Lord, to bring glory to Him, but we were also created to worship Him and for worship. You know, things change and things happen when we worship the Lord, and I just love it so much. So I'm excited to study that topic. And then the next one that I got, the next topical study that I got, it's called Faithful, the Covenant God from Eden to Eternity. So this is the one for her, and this is the one for him. I'll show you both. How about that? Just a quick flip through of the one for him, and then just a quick flip through for the one for her. So beautiful. I love the pictures. I love the colors. This says it is a 6-week Bible study. So I'm thinking this one might be the one that's longer. And look, just to give you an idea, I've been doing Bible studies a long time, like a very long time, like 16 years. And if I had to guess as far as a timeline, like this would be one day, I'm looking at week 3, day 5. You have an introduction, it tells you what you need to read, and then you have discussion, and then it goes into a little bit of written work, okay? So that's 3 pages. Then you have some reflection, and it seems to follow the same amount. It seems to follow that same pattern. So if I had to guess, because I get this a lot, believe it or not, as a Sunday school teacher and a Bible study teacher, I get it a lot. How long is the homework going to take me? This looks like it would probably, depending on what kind of reader you are, because I think that really is the measuring stick for the question. This looks like it could take you anywhere from 20 minutes to 30 minutes. I think that depends on you. I think it depends on how much time you want to give to this. You know, if this is something you really want to read over and reflect and think and write, or if you're a mom who only has 20 minutes in the morning or 20 minutes in the evening, you know, it just really depends on you. I hope that kind of gave you an idea to the timeline. I have never done a study from the Daily Grace Co. I'm really excited about it. I did look them up. I read up on, you know, their statements of faith and what they believe and where they stand doctrinally. You know, those things matter, and I think that you should always look at that before you commit to something. So anyway, okay, that is my order. I'm super excited about it. Like I said, this is from the Christmas in July sale. If you weren't able to get in on some of these goodies this year, maybe you can do it next year. I would highly encourage you to check them out. And that's what I have for you today, friends. Let me know below in the comments if you order from this company, if you've done any of their Bible studies, if you have any of their products. I'd love to hear about it in the comments below. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you next time.